Damn, you're sweating. Hey, Braden. I'm going to give people a minute or two to roll in. Braden, you are the first here. And we'll be on here for, 20-ish minutes, 20, 30 minutes maybe. 3 people on here now. Anchorman, yep. Jav, Mott, hello. I'm just going to give people a minute or two to roll in here. Oz Ali. See names pop in as they're coming down. $15 people in here. So I'm going to give it another minute. I really got to go take a leak. So I'll be back in about 60 seconds. And then we're going to get into how I'm getting paid 50% to borrow USDC. I'll be back in about 60 seconds. All right, I'm back. All right, I couldn't think straight. I had to pee so bad. I drink so much coffee. All right, let's go. Be sure to hit the subscribe button here if you haven't. So what I'm going to show you is literally like DeFi is such a powerful, powerful tool. Most people by far don't know how to use it, have never used it. Most influencers, etc., that you go watch and listen to, they never use it. They don't know how to use it, right? So like I said, I'm broke and unemployed. I haven't worked for anyone in over 10 years, and I have very little cash in the bank because I think that's a terrible spot to put it. So judge me by the content that I give you and what I teach you, okay? I think that's the best way to gauge somebody. Maybe you think I'm trash. That's fine. I don't know why you're here, but nonetheless. So I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to flip this around. Look at this. So we're over here on a site called ZeroLend. Now, ZeroLend operates on Manta, Linea, Blast, Ethereum, and ZK Sync. Particularly, we're on the Manta network right now. Let me ask you real quick in the comments, put a 1 in the chat. Are you familiar with some of those networks? Manta, Linea, Blast, ZK Sync. Put a 1 if you are, put a 2 if you're not. You haven't received your confirmation email for the airdrop course. No, you shouldn't be concerned. It can take, a little bit. Be sure to check your spam and junk box, okay? And if it doesn't show up within an hour in your regular inbox or your junk box, message me on TikTok, okay? We'll get it figured out. but odds are you'll get it. It just doesn't show up instantly. Usually takes at least 15 minutes. Why? I don't know. But if it hasn't shown up in an hour in your regular inbox or your junk spam box, message me on TikTok. We'll get it handled. With that being said, be sure to VIP whitelist me so that you never miss an email from me. Okay. Okay. A lot of twos came in. Wait, a lot of twos. So you guys aren't familiar with Manta, Linea, Blast, ZK Sync? So here's what those all are. Those are what are called layer twos. So we have Ethereum, and then we have layer twos built on top of it. Because using the Ethereum network is really expensive. Because to do transactions, you got to pay gas fees, you got to pay transaction fees to swap one coin into another, to do any type of thing, to buy an NFT, whatever. So layer twos are built to make the transactions way, 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 way cheaper. They're all the way down to like pennies now. Manta, Linea, Blast, ZK Sync, those are all layer twos. So in particular, we're on the Manta network. Let me flip this around. There we go. Okay, now I got it. All right, so I'm on Manta, I'm on Zero Lend, and I have supplied some collateral here. I'm lending money right here. I'm lending Manta coin and I'm lending Stone, which is actually what Stone is it's a staked version of Ethereum. Staked version of Ethereum. And then over here, I've borrowed Ethereum and I've borrowed Celestia. What's really interesting here, let me show you this real quick. I forgot to mention this. So I'm borrowing Ethereum at 1.9%, 1.96% interest. But what's this number down here? Let's click on it. Participating in this gives me annualized rewards. I'm earning early zero at 6.3%. So let's do some quick math here. I'll tell you what early zero is in a second. But I'm earning 6.3% in early zero. I'm paying 1.96%. Someone do the math for me. 6 minus 2 is what? 4, positive 4. So I am getting paid 4% to borrow Ethereum. And what early zero is, if we go up here to rewards, early zero, right, there's some early zero I've earned. Early zero, I'm going to be able to convert it into zero when they do their airdrop. I'm going to be able to convert it 1-to-1. Every early zero I have is going to be converted into zero token. And by holding early zero, it also entitles me to 40% of any airdrop that Zero Lend as a protocol receives. So what I'm doing over here is I am borrowing Ethereum and I'm getting paid to do it. I'm qualifying for their airdrop at this interest and I'm earning these gravity points, which is more airdrop that I'm going to get from Zero Lend in the form of their Zero Lend token whenever they do it. Now, to the thing that I talked to you about is how can now I'm not borrowing USDC yet, but I wanted to show you that I'm getting paid to borrow Ethereum. And I borrowed this Ethereum and I sprinkled it around in other applications that are actually qualifying me for some pretty major airdrops, okay? So I'm working on this airdrop, I'm lending, I'm borrowing, and I'm really using this stuff to my benefit. It's DeFi Legos. But what I wanted to show you here was this. So look, I can borrow USDC at 21%. So I'd be paying 21% interest. But I'd be earning almost 13% in zero. So if you do 21, call it 22 minus 13, that means I'm paying what? I'm paying about 9% interest on USDC total. Now here's the thing. I can borrow that USDC and I can go swap it into USDT. Look at this. If I were to lend, right, over here I'm borrowing at about 9% total USDC, and I swap it into USDC, I can go lend it over here and earn 6.2 plus 5, 67, 68%. 68% minus 9% is what? About 59%. So I could just borrow USDC, swap it into USDT, and lend it right here. Give me a mind-blown emoji, if that blows your mind at least a little bit. It's not a cold wallet, not a cold wallet. I'm just using a hot wallet. You got to use a hot wallet for this. So I'm using MetaMask. Anybody? Nobody? That doesn't impress anybody? Being able to just pick up free money out there? This is the tip of the iceberg as to what's out there. Now, this, we'll call it arbitrage, isn't going to exist forever, right? This may rebalance itself in a few days. But in the meantime, I can pick up a bunch of free money completely passively. Can't I? Can't I? And I can just manage this stuff day to day. It doesn't take me very long. And I can just pick up free money every single day by working hard. By working hard? Or hardly working. This shit's fun to me. Don't take much time, but I love doing it. This right here is a game. This is a video game. I'm just out here playing with these tokens, moving them around to different protocols, picking up free money. This is what you become in 7 years of doing this shit. Third bull cycle. This is what experience brings you. I could show you fancy cars. I could show you Rolexes. I could show you big bank accounts. But it doesn't mean I know shit that can help you. Doesn't mean I know shit about any of this. This is stuff you can use. This is stuff that can help you, because once you see this, you can't unsee it. Put a 1 in the chat. If now that you saw this, your curiosity went up. Your curiosity to learn more about this stuff went up. And I'm not done yet either. Do you wonder? Let me log in real quick. Let me log in real quick. Let me show you something else. I'm not done yet. DeFi Legos. Let me show you something else. Hold on. Let me just log into my wallet here real quick. So what I want to show you where is it? Hold on, let me just find it real quick. They changed their interface. Here we go. Let me wait for it to load. Hopefully it just loads. Come on. Come on, load. We're waiting. My wallet's connected. Let's go. I may have to open Chrome. I may have to open Chrome to show you and open up a different wallet. God damn it. Let me open up a different one. Just a second. This is going to be worth it. It's going to blow your mind a little bit, because you can be doing this stuff. This isn't, you just need to know that it's out there, okay? Come on, load up. Come on, you can do it. I really want to show you this. For some reason, it's having trouble loading. Come on. Not sure why it's not loading. Come on. You can do it. Damn, I want to show you these numbers. Show you how these DeFi Legos stack up in another way. Come on, show me the... Okay, well, I'll just wait for it to load, but hopefully it loads. So check this out over here. So I showed you this. I'm not even doing this because everything I'm doing is actually even better than this, okay? I'm borrowing ETH here, and I'm getting paid to borrow ETH, and I took this ETH and I put it in some other things that are going to qualify me for some other airdrops that would be very, very nice. But I borrowed Celestia down here. Why did I borrow Celestia? What am I doing with this Celestia that I borrow at a pretty low rate, right? I'm borrowing it at 7%. And I'm getting these zero gravity points, so I'm also actually getting more points for their airdrop that Zero Lend is doing, right? So I'm really borrowing it less than 7%, but let's just say 7%, okay? Well, I took that TIA, I used a bridge called Hyperlane. Actually, that's not it. It's made by Hyperlane, but it's actually used Nexus. I took that TIA, which is on the Ethereum, which is on the EVM, right? So it's an Ethereum-based thing. But I took that TIA from Manta and I bridged it over to Neutron. I bridged it over to the Cosmos ecosystem. You guys are familiar with Atom, ATOM. That's a whole ecosystem, and they have a bunch of stuff. You see Celestia's here too. Now, I can't directly bridge it to it, so I had to send it to Neutron, which went into my Kepler wallet, and then I moved it to Celestia. Anyways, I borrowed Celestia here at a very low interest rate, and I moved it over here, which it won't load, but I'm earning with my TIA, because what I did is something called staking. I staked it and got back ST TIA, which is a staked version of TIA, which I can convert back anytime I want, and I'm earning around 90% on my TIA. I borrowed this TIA at 7%, and I'm earning about 90% over here. Oh, it finally loaded. Look at that. So today, so I have how much TIA over here? I don't want to leave this page now. But I've earned about 20 Stride tokens in a month. Let's see what Stride's worth right now. Stride crypto. Go to CoinMarketCap. What's it going for right now? About $3. About $3. So I'm over here. I borrowed TIA at 7%, and I'm getting extra airdrop points for Zero Lend. So that'll be equating to real dollars and real tokens, zero tokens for me, borrowing at a very low interest rate, brought it over here, and I'm earning about 0.33 Stride a day. So that's about $1. You know, it's about $1 a day at current price, right? About $1. Let's pull out the calculator. How much TIA? Now, how much TIA I borrowed for this wallet? I did this across multiple wallets. I think I borrowed for this wallet. Well, we know what we did, so I'm going to go over here and see what I have in this wallet. I have, how many? 73. So I borrowed I borrowed less than that because in addition to getting the Stride, I'm actually passively getting interest on my stake TIA over here. I'm getting about 15% on my ST TIA. So I'm earning TIA every day, ST TIA. And I'm earning Stride. So really I'm earning over 100%. But let me pull out the calculator. Right, so I borrowed about 72 TIA for here, currently worth about $900. Right, so $900. Let's do this. 3 divided by 900, excuse me, nope. 1 divided by 900 equals that. Take that times 365. So I'm earning about 40%. Strides went down. Apparently I'm only earning about 40% now on my TIA, but plus I'm earning about 15% that's being paid to me in TIA. So I'm earning about 55%. I'm earning about 55%, and I borrowed at 7. And I'm getting, that doesn't include these zero gravity points I'm getting, which will equate to 0 token when they do their airdrop. That might have hurt your heads a little bit. That's DeFi. That's DeFi Legos. When I originally did this, I was earning about 130%. Now, that interest that I'm earning on Stride has gone down because Stride's token value has gone down. When I initially did this, Stride was worth about $5. Now it's went down to a little over 3. That's why I was earning more like 130%. And but I'm getting this every day completely passively. I'm literally just earning free crypto every single day. I'm earning TIA, and I'm earning Stride, and I'm earning 0. Getting paid outrageous interest rates to do it. And this is the tippy tip of the iceberg of what's rattling around in here and what my experience is that I can share with you. Now, you can't download it in a day. You can't be Neo in the Matrix, but you can learn this stuff at an accelerated pace if you have a good teacher. And above all of this, airdrops are the priority. Not all airdrops. You may go to YouTube and go look up airdrops now. You're going to be walking into an unfamiliar world and you're not going to know how to distinguish what from what. On the airdrop challenge, cryptoprochallenge.com, if you want to sign up, I'm going to be teaching you about the 3 biggest ones to pay attention to. What I think are the 3 most important for you to know. Okay? And they don't necessarily require capital. The one I'm going to show you on Tuesday doesn't require capital, doesn't require buying anything, doesn't require spending money. It just requires some activity. If you spend some money, you can get even more. The ones I'll be showing you on Wednesday and Thursday require some capital, but odds are they're in tokens you already have. Quick question, put a 1 in the chat. Do you currently hold some Ethereum? Put a 1 in the chat. Do you currently hold some Ethereum? Or have you been planning on buying Ethereum? Okay. Well, odds are you probably just have your Ethereum sitting in Coinbase or in your MetaMask wallet or something. What I'm going to be showing you on Thursday is what to do with your Ethereum that should qualify you, will qualify you for multiple big airdrops. What are they? You're going to have to join the challenge. It'd actually be irresponsible of me to tell you what they are without giving you instruction. That's what the challenge is for. You don't want to venture into this unfamiliar jungle without a guide. You don't want to climb a mountain without a Sherpa. I'm a guide, a Sherpa, because I've been here before. I've done this. I know the routes. I know the pits. I know the traps. I know the routes. Okay? But if it's not for you, that's fine. No pressure. If it is, if this excites you, cryptoprochallenge.com. What's my Twitter? I'm Daily Crypto Bull across all the socials. At Daily Crypto Bull. All the socials. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. There are impersonators on TikTok. I don't know if I have any impersonators on the other channels. But my TikTok channel is, 215,000 people, so it brings in scammers and impersonators. I will never message you first. Nobody from any influencer will ever message you first. Take that as a sign that if you're getting a message first, that is a scam. Okay? If you message me, I might respond. Unlikely, but I might. If you sign up for the challenge and for some reason you're having problems, you didn't receive the email, then message me on TikTok. I'll see it. I see my messages. I just don't respond to by far most of them. If that's the message, I will respond to it. Okay? If you sign up for the challenge, you should get the email within 15 minutes. But if it's been an hour and you can't find it in your regular email or your junk spam box, be sure to check that one. Then message me on TikTok and we'll get it figured out. Odds are you had a typo in your email when you signed up. That's almost always the case. Okay? Like gmail.cos instead of .com. Things like that, or bmail.com. That's what happens. Should I stop using Coinbase? I wouldn't say that. I use Coinbase a lot. No, that's where I buy. Like when I change dollars into crypto, that's the main thing I use. The other one I mostly use is MEXC, which is another centralized exchange. But I do that to buy coins that aren't on Coinbase. And sometimes I'll just buy stuff on MEXC anyways because there's less fees, because I can buy via a limit order. Put a 1 in the chat. Have you guys found this little YouTube stream here? What I showed you here today? Did that enlighten you a little bit? Was this good information? Does it make you curious? Does it make you excited? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if so. Put a 2 if it didn't. I can handle it. Absolutely. 1, 1 very much. 1, 1. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. But, I showed you what I said I was going to show you and more, and gave you a little bit more detailed explanation. So, hopefully I see you around more. Hopefully you've seen, wow, okay, this guy might know what he's talking about. He's talking about things. Well, let me know. Let me know this. Put a 3 in the chat if the stuff you've been learning here today is different than what you're learning from other influencers, etc. Put a 3 if that's the case. Put a 4 if you've heard all this stuff before. I mean, I'm just genuinely curious. I mean, I think I know the answer, but I'm just genuinely curious. Because I find that most people giving information out there know some stuff, but they haven't been around as long as I have. They're not doing the stuff I'm doing. Not that I'm super special. There are people doing stuff above me. I constantly seek those people out, and they're hard to find. The thing is like, okay, I have 215,000 followers on TikTok. I see a lot of 3s here. So that confirms what I suspected. I'm glad you're learning new stuff. I have 215,000 on TikTok, okay? I know what gets a lot of views. I really actually try not to make that stuff. Like, the stuff that gets the most views is like, here's 13 coins that could 100x by the end of the year. That is bullshit. Don't watch that stuff. Just don't. You're wasting your time severely. I give educational stuff, and I try to make it in a way that keeps people's attention. That's why my videos get a lot of views on TikTok. I make educational stuff that I structure it in a way that keeps people's attention. I put up a 4.5-minute video the other day. 4.5 minute on TikTok. It's over 600,000 views. Right? And I'm really talking about mindset. I'm talking about long-term approaches, ways to view things, and telling stories. Keeps interest, it makes points, it sticks. Anyways, you want to go for the VIP? That's a good question, Easy Firm. No confirmation. Once I clear it, I can pay for the VIP. Okay, that's fine. You'll get it. I mean, I know on my end, if you paid for it, it's there. But that's okay. If you're newer to me, if you're reluctant and skeptical of me, that's fine. If you're newer here, I understand. By the way, what he means with the VIP is that there's the regular session, which is at noon Pacific Standard on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and on Thursday. But before that, from 11 to noon, there's a VIP session where we'll be on a Zoom call, a much smaller group, and there'll be video, and we can actually talk to each other. Because during the regular session, I'm not going to be taking questions. I'll answer some questions at the end in the chat, but the regular sessions are about focus and teaching you what to do. And if I'm taking a bunch of questions and talking with people during that, everyone's going to walk away confused. So I keep it about me during the regular sessions because I'm teaching a class, okay? And then at the end, I answer a few questions that are relevant in the chat. And then I say, you know what to do. I've shown you what to do. Go do it. In the VIP sessions, which are before, from 11 to noon, are a time where you can be on video with me and we can actually talk before the session to clear up anything that you have, or just about other shit if you want to. That's what the VIP session's for. It's not necessary, obviously helpful, but not necessary. What you're going to get in the regular class is dense and valuable as hell. And after day one, you're going to be like, I can't believe this guy's only charging $97 for this. He's dramatically undervaluing himself. You think this blows your mind today, right? If this is lifting horizons, etc., you just wait till the airdrop challenge. Tuesday alone. If all you do is what I teach you on Tuesday, and that's the only thing you do for the rest of this bull market, you're going to be quite a winner, straight up. You'll see why. But yeah, other than that, I guess I'm going to call it good for the stream today. You're excited? Yeah. Please add to help me. So Easy Firm. If you just signed up, just give it a minute. Give it at least an hour. Okay. Check your regular inbox. Check your spam and junk box. Give it at least an hour. Don't have anxiety. It's okay. We'll get it figured out. It's on Tuesday. Today's Sunday. And it'll all be recorded. Just give it an hour. If you still don't see it in your regular inbox or your spam junk, message me on TikTok. We'll get it handled. Okay? All right, y'all. Here's the link again. Take a screenshot if you want to go over there. Pretty easy to remember, though. CryptoProChallenge.com. And sign up if you're interested. If not, that's okay. How do you sign up? You go over here to CryptoProChallenge.com. Anchorman, can you see my screen? Take a screenshot. CryptoProChallenge.com. All right, y'all. Yeah, been a good one today. All right, I'm gonna get going. I gotta eat. Did I eat today? I think I did. But all right, y'all. Have a good one. Be sure to subscribe here if you haven't, because I will be doing more live streams here on YouTube. You're welcome, Anchorman. If you do sign up for the challenge, the email should show up within 15 minutes. Check your spam and junk, but wait at least an hour. If you don't see the email in your regular inbox or your spam junk box within an hour, then message me on TikTok. And when you do see my email, whitelist VIP me, because you do not want to miss emails I'm sending. Okay? All right, y'all. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I see you on the challenge, but if not, either way, I wish you well. Take care.